guys. Hope you're all doing very, very, very well. And a happy new year to you guys, wherever you are. I hope your year has started very well. Okay? Just like mine has. Hopefully this year is going to be a positive year and a good year for every one of us, including you who is watching us. If you're a new subscriber, nimeona we have visitors around. Feel much welcome and thank you so much for considering to subscribe to this channel. I truly appreciate it. So with me here is a guest on our channel for the first time. In fact, you've not been on my channel officially officially you've not been. Kwani umekuwa kwa channel yangu tena? Lini?
Sikumbuki.
No, you've not been. Leo ndio time ya kwanza I think. Yani sijai kuintroduce kwa channel yangu officially like kama tumekaa hivi vile tumekaa. Si ndio?
Don't know.
You don't know. You
Yes.
should know. So, this boy here is my son, my firstborn son, who is called Clarence, whom of course I love very, very much. He's 12 years old. He just turned 12 in December. So, welcome to my channel.
Thank you.
So, now the reason why this young man is here, first of all, even before I continue, I'll tell you something interesting that happened not so long ago. So I was saying, I was having a conversation with my sister not so long ago. He time tukiwa ushago. And it was about Hamira. Now, the conversation was about, she had placed her mirror somewhere where when you can hardly see there's a mirror. So I asked her, why don't you place it there where someone can easily look at themselves? And then I asked her, ama unaogopa itavunjika? It's going to break. Do you know what this young man said? Young man, should I say? Let me say, because you said something very nini, kitu iko na maana sana mpaka sahi nimeona, actually what you said made so much sense. So this young man here said, at mirrors don't break, they multiply. Hiyo ulitoa wapi?
Kwa YouTube.
Kwa YouTube?
Eh.
Unakuja kutushangia na nini na umetoa mahali? Kwa channel ama?
YouTube Shorts. You just scroll down.
Someone said mirrors don't break, they multiply. Okay. Okay. You get that? I'm here to approve that message. Yes, mirrors don't break, they multiply. It is true. Do you think it's true? You don't think it's true? Think fast. It's true. Why do you think it's true?
It's unexplainable.
And imagine you have to shout.
It's unexplainable.
It's unexplainable. Oh, okay. I think I can explain that to you. When a mirror breaks, so it breaks into pieces.
Mirrors don't break.
Oh.
They multiply.
Okay. When a mirror shatters. Okay? When a mirror shatters, so it shatters into so many pieces. Yes. So, they multiply. They become so many mirror pieces. Yes. So mirrors don't break. They multiply. This one told us that. And he got it from YouTube Shorts. Okay. Now, the reason why this Clarence is here on my channel, he actually just have a rough idea as to why he's on my channel today, but he doesn't know exactly why he is here. Okay? And I want to ask you a question, Clarence. Yeah. And remember, you have to shout because people need to hear you. You hear there I'm shouting? And I know that you usually shout. So please shout. And can we first appreciate that today I came here looking like someone who has a home and people who love her in that home with my makeup. See, I look good.
Mm.
Thank you. You look good too, my dear. So, I wanted to ask you the question. Do you think you and I are close? Like, do you think me, your mother, and you, my son, we have a close relationship or a friendship? You're thinking.
Mm.
Okay, do you think? You do. You think we have a close relationship? Why do you think so?
Because
You need to shout.
because
And you stop shaking.
we do.
Unaweza ongea hata Kiswahili. Ukiona kizungu imefika mwisho, ongea Kiswahili. You're free.
Because
Shout.
tunapendanga kushare vitu, zinanipea simu, ninakurudishia, na kusaidia, unanisaidia, na vitu zingine. Okay, that's interesting. Huoni kama part of it ni vile also not apart from hiyo yenye umesema, ingine ni huwa tunaongea like kama uko na kitu ya kuniambia, uogopangi kuniambia, you just tell me, si ndio? Or I'm lying. Am I lying? Si ukiwa na kitu huwa unaniambia. Oh, nice. So that's why this young boy was here. I wanted him to confirm if him and I has a close relationship. And I'll ask you another question. Do you think hiyo relationship yenye tuko nayo ni enough? Saa zile labda tuseme umepata shida mahali, hiyo relationship yenye tuko nayo inakufanya uweze kuja kuniambia kama umepata shida mahali. Like, do you have the courage to come and tell me when you go, maybe outside or in school, when you've gotten a problem somewhere? Do you have, because of that friendship that we have, does it give you the courage to come and talk to me and tell me that you've gotten this and this problem? Not everyone knows what this means. Okay, nice. I love you. Love you too.
Okay, now I think I can excuse you. It's okay? Or you want to stay here? If you want to stay here and don't make noise, okay? I finished recording this video. So, bye. Oh, sorry. Come, say it well. Come tell them well.
Bye.
Tell them to subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell and thumbs up.
Awesome. Thank you. So, now let me put this microphone here. Okay? And now that I'm alone, let me adjust there. The what? No, I think just go out. Okay, now my son has left because whatever I wanted to ask him, he has answered us. Okay, now today I want to do a very quick video on what I think is the importance and why I think it is of much importance for you as a parent to be close, to create a close relationship with your child. Okay, and by that I mean, I know parenting comes, there's a thin line between being a parent and playing your duties as a parent, especially when it comes to discipline matters and all that, and being feared by your child, playing that role of that disciplinarian to a point where your child fears you. Okay, I know there's a thin line between that. And I would confidently like to say this, that growing up, most of us, if you're my age mate or a little older than me, and maybe a little younger than me, that period of the real African moms, most of us grew up being scared of our parents, like being afraid of our parents. Okay, and normally we ought to respect our parents. Okay, but lakini
hiyo time growing up for us, hiyo respect ilikuwa inaenda way and beyond, inakuwa mpaka it's literally fear. You literally fear your parent, especially if that parent is the one who is a disciplinarian. Yeah. Now I'll start by saying I love giving my real life experiences, um, which most of them have played a big role in the kind of a parent that I am currently to my three children. And just in case you're new here and you don't know who I am, my name is Julia Githui. I am a mother of three very amazing children. And I love being authentic. I love being myself because I believe that life is all about being yourself. Life becomes a little bit less stressful when you're yourself. Okay. Now what was I saying? Yes, I'm saying I'll give my life experience um from my growing up. Okay. And I will start by saying this. Right now, me and my mom are very good friends. Very good friends. Like, I'd literally take a bullet for that woman. And I would confidently say that she would confidently take a bullet for me as well. But unfortunately, that has not always been the case. And I'm talking about my mother because my dad passed on when in 2016. So the only parent I have between the two is my mom. So now, growing up, my mom was the disciplinarian. Me, I was a dirty girl. And I'm telling you, my father never lay a finger on me until he passed on. He never lay a finger on me. It is only one time when he pinched me like this. God knows if I'm lying or not. He pinched me like this, and that was his punishment that day. I remember what I had done, but I will not tell you what I had done today. Maybe someday I will. So my mother was the disciplinarian, okay, and um, she was not just my disciplinarian. And for me, I was an only child for 13 years. I have a sibling, a sister who is turning 23 this January. So I was an only child for 13 years. So it was just me and my parents. So now my mom was the disciplinarian, and she was so strict. And she was not just a disciplinarian to me. She was also a disciplinarian to my cousins. Most of them, hata ukiwauliza, most of them usually say how tough my mom was at that time. And the funny thing is, right now, she's the most easygoing human being you can ever meet. Like, literally, you'll meet her and you're like, wow, your mom, she's so sweet. And she's so sweet. She's actually so sweet right now. And I keep telling my sister, man, you're so lucky that you found Made when she's this easygoing mother. So now, back to my story. So my mom, being the disciplinarian, she was very strict, very, very strict. And I was very afraid of my mother. That is something that um, is is unfortunate because I honestly, for the longest time, I honestly wished that me and my mom had that relationship of a mother and a daughter from nikiwa mdogo. But anyway, everything happens for a reason because right now we have that relationship, which I'm very, very, very much grateful to God for because it has taken a lot of work, it has taken a lot of healing, it has taken a lot of forgiving to get to this point where we are right now. So, what was I saying? I was saying, yeah, I was very scared of my mom. And then something else that contributed to us not being very close is because I went to boarding school when I was 10 years old. Yes, I was 10 years old in class 4. So you see those tender years. For me, now that I've mentioned boarding school, my stand has always been our children, our offsprings. None of them is going to step to a boarding school, okay? Until when they're old enough, like kama ni kuenda campus. That is when they're going to step to a boarding school. And lucky enough, my significant other is also for that. Okay, so when I went to boarding school, that gap, of course, widened because now I'm away, I'm in boarding school, and of course there's just that car friction that comes, that being away from your parents, especially in those tender years, there's that car friction that comes with that. Okay, so fast forward to when I got my period when I was 12 years old. I got my period when I was 12 years old, December. Okay, that was in class 6, December. And I am telling you, since we were on holiday, when I noticed that something is off. What is this? Something is off. Eh? Now, of course, si tulikuwa tumefunzwa kidogo in home science about monthly periods and all that. So I knew, here it is. But you know what the funny thing is? When I received that first period, I thought I had done something wrong. I thought I had done something wrong by receiving my periods as a girl, which is something that is natural. And I was so scared of telling my mom. I was so scared that I actually did not tell her. I didn't. And of course, lazima uambie mama yako ndio ukiwa that adolescent and puberty stage. As a girl, it would be so hard for you to approach your dad and tell them, "Hey, Maze, me, I've gotten my period." Nowadays, especially if you are a parent now, I hope as a dad your daughter would be comfortable to tell you that, to talk to you about that. That is my hope, because I know that there are men out there who also watch my channel, and I appreciate you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. So I didn't tell her. Luckily, there was a cousin of mine who was around at that time. Now, these stories, I hardly forget these stories. So this cousin of mine, she's my age mate. She's like less than a year older than me. So we are age mates because even at that time we were in the same class. I told her, imagine sharing with your cousin who is your age mate, telling them to go and tell your mom. Can you imagine? Oh, that is sad, man. That is sad. Eh? But hey, lessons, inaitwa lessons. Eh? So I told her, and I told her to go and tell mom, and she did that. Na yeye ndio alitumwa aende aninunulie sanitary towels. Okay, so that is my story. And it is not just that. Many other what? There were many other occurrences when I should have approached my mom, but I didn't because I was scared of her. I was afraid of her. I was afraid that either she would discipline me and all that. Um, and then again, there was also some traces, not traces, a handful of childhood trauma that came with that as well. So I can confidently say that it is so important for you to create a friendship with your child. Do your best. In as much as you're disciplining your child, because of course, spare the rod, spoil the child. Ensure that it doesn't go from respect to being afraid, being scared of your child being scared of you, because that is a sad situation. And when your child is confident enough to approach you, imagine it will save you and them from so many issues that may occur, unfortunate issues that may occur, and they are not realized early enough. Okay, now that was what I wanted to talk about today, and I hope really um, we as parents understand the importance of creating that friendship with your children.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna see you in my next one. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Could you kindly consider subscribing to my channel? I believe that my content is not boring. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll appreciate it. Okay? I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.